Hey, it's Mike. We are back in the garage again, and this project now is turned into the gas tank. If you remember, I showed before, there's a pretty big dent in the bottom of the gas tank that may or may not interfere with the pickup, but nonetheless, I'd kind of like to get it straightened out a little bit. So we'll get set up, show you how I'm going to do it. Pretty simple. I'm going to cut a hole in the top, bash it out from the inside, and then weld it back up. So we'll see how that goes. All right, here's our gas tank. Nice little tank, really. Pretty clean on the inside. I don't think it leaks. I mean, time will tell. We'll come to that bridge when we do, but we see we got a pretty significant hit there. And then of course the sender sits in this area. It needs to come down and pick up fuel here. So we want to make sure we get this. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it does need to be straightened up a little bit. So just gonna mark out a hole big enough for me to work in. Stay away from the edges here, but we'll cut through the top a little ways, and hopefully that'll be enough to work that dent and get it popped out. Well, that's not gonna stick, is it? Might just need to use a marker or something. Ah, there it goes. Well, make sure I have enough room to actually reach in there. But I also don't want to have such a big hole that it takes 3 years to weld up. All right, well, we'll cut this out, and if it's not big enough, then we'll do something else. Probably should say this gas tank has been empty and open to the air for about 10 years, so I'm not at all worried about fumes or explosions. It is bone dry. All right, there we have access. Now, if you're curious, I've already tried sticking stuff down the hole to get that out, and it didn't work very well. You can see how nice and clean the gas tank is. I mean, it's pretty much like that the whole way around. I may just set this on the concrete. Use the concrete as a dolly of sorts. All right, we'll try using something soft first and see how much of that dent we can get pushed out from here. Well, you see, this is much better. Just the main issue, probably hit this down a little bit. But something definitely hit this area here. Pushed all this in. I don't think I'm quite as concerned about this area. I was hoping this would just, you know, but whatever. Do with it what we can. You know, I think that's about as good as I care to go. Yeah, we'll call it good there. Let's weld this thing up. All right, let's get the burr out of there. We don't want that trash falling down into our tank later at some point. Okay, burr's cleaned up. I need to get all those shavings out of there. Okay, I'm all set up, ready to weld. I got some of these magnets here to hold our piece up. It's doing a pretty good job. Just wanting to fall in on this side, so we'll start off where it's flush, work the way around. This is pretty clearly galvanized, so I got my respirator this time. And we'll go ahead and get this buzzed in. Okay, all finished up. It's not pretty, but it's the top of the tank, and we're not going for perfection up here. The only thing that matters is that it doesn't leak. And you get a pretty good idea if you shine a light in the hole there. You'll be able to see any pinholes. So you'll see where I had to come back and add another spot or two of weld in several places to get all those little pinholes sealed up. Now the top of the tank, you know, we're not going to be pouring gas out, but we don't want vapor flowing through there either. So the only other thing I would probably do here, might run a sealer over the bead and then shoot it with a spray paint, because we disrupted the galvanize on here, and we don't want this the weld to rust. So just shoot a little coat of something on there. But flip it over, get a better look at how we did on our dent removal. And see, that's quite a bit better than it was for sure. It's hard to tell with the undercoating still attached, but that's been pushed out quite nice. Pretty happy with that. And we're going to shoot this again, obviously, with undercoating. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to try to scrape all this off, if I'm just going to clean it up and shoot some fresh on that. That might be the way to go for the gas tank, but we'll see. Time will tell once I get there. But for now, this one's finished up. I'm gonna coat this later when I get set up for more paint stuff. That way I don't have to do onesie twosie little jobs all the time. So with that, thanks for watching.